Afternoon, everybody. It's your trading update for February 13th. We opened up on the SPY at all-time highs, a little bit over 209. Pre-market highs were around 209.30. We've been chopping around all day, and now it looks like we're going to spike to fresh all-time highs at the close after a nice washout through 209. That seems to be the MO of this action as of late. You kind of get this chop action, wash out for some of the longs, and then we just rally right back to highs. Whether they do it in the morning or the afternoon is a little bit different as you keep going through each session, but we stay relatively bullish. Remember, next week is a holiday. Monday is a holiday. Markets will be closed, so we have a shortened week. All you options traders out there, remember, you only have 4 days of trading if you're playing options for next week. Let's take a look at some activity for the day. Most of the small cap world, actually, if you're on Twitter, everybody was on this gene for the last 10 days here. Spiked up nicely from $4 to about 9. These are small cap names, which I don't even trade, but I see everybody on Twitter trying to short a little bit early and getting stuck. It tends to be the things with these short squeezes. Again, this is not my world really, but I know folks all over the place are trading this thing, getting caught left and right or making money. Off in my world here, Netflix put in a nice move today to fresh highs through its consolidation range. It's trading higher into the close here. A good 2-3 points off its consolidation range around 462. As you can see here, this thing is looking pretty bullish into the close. We take a look at Amazon here. Amazon was kind of interesting for the session here as it got to recent highs of its consolidation range over 380. Chopping around though, chopping around pretty aggressively. And if you take a look at price line here, couldn't really get any legs today. This chart, is pretty much the MO of most things today. Just kind of chop relatively low volume type of activity. If you take a look at the social media names, you'll kind of see the same thing. Twitter faked so many people out over this 48. it's just ruining people who are buying the highs. I actually bought the high up here. I got to feel it for next week, and I'm kind of sitting in on the face on this one. LinkedIn here, kind of putting in some buying into the close here up to 270. She's been in a range too lately, around this 270 area. So we'll see what next week what ends up happening. Some interesting action today though was the casinos. So if you take a look at 3 months out on the casinos, we can see these things are starting to come back finally. You take a look at LVS up 3%. Win is up 3% as well. Win looks like it's got a little bit more room to recover here. Some more interesting activity was the Baidu. Take a look at today's activity. Remember, she just came out with earnings a couple of days ago, right? So if we go back to this 5-day, you see this earnings call. Stock hits 192. And then the short squeezed the crap out of this thing, and she traded all the way back to where she closed from the earnings call. So this one's going to be kind of interesting going forward here. This Google is also another interesting name, kind of holding this 550 area, and if you take a look at the last 3 months on this, you can see 540 is like a big deal. Right around here is a big deal on this thing. If she gets going down here, she could get back up to 580s. This name though at $600 has some serious resistance, but there's plenty of space here in between, so this could be a good trade also going forward. We go back to the SPYs here next week. Remember the shortened week. I think volumes are going to be kind of light as well. Let's take a look at a better chart here. We could get up to that 212 area on the SPY, but be careful every single day of these sort of washouts that are dropping call prices. So if you guys are playing options here and you're looking for something to go long, don't aggressively just pick at the offers here. Wait for your call premiums to dwindle a little bit and start practicing the sort of dip buys here. Because buying the highs is going to be difficult because you're going to get a lot of chop activity, a lot of volatility coming out of your options. So no matter what, chances are if you wait a little bit, you're going to get a better price. All right, folks, so we'll see for SLTV at the close. If you guys miss it, you can check out the YouTube channel. And anybody in the New York area, we are running a special live course where you can trade with us at the office. So check the links in the description for information on that product.